Hi friends, I'm Phoebe. Welcome to my music discovery journey. Here I catch up on all the music I missed out on over the years and share some of my great finds with you. Some of you share your great finds with me, which is what Colin Pickstone has done over on Patreon with a song about Judge Dredd. Now, I never read any Judge Dredd comics. I know that Judge Dredd is a popular character from comic books, but also spans movies, games, and all sorts of media. Um, so this is Anthrax with I Am the Law. I understand there's a famous quote from Sylvester Stallone saying, I never broke the law, I am the law. So, okay. Anyway, let's listen. This will be interesting. I've not ever listened to an Anthrax song. Yeah, sorry about that. There's still time. Okay. It's 5 minutes 54. We will have to start and stop purely for copyright reasons. I know I don't want to, but we have to. So if you like the full version, please watch down below. But otherwise, as reactors, we have to respect that. Sorry. Nice guitar. Meaty. Ooh, nice drums. Nice intro. Feels like marching. Ooh. I like the changes. I'm going to stop it there for a second because we're coming up to 1 minute already. But I like how there's a beat for a few bars and then it changes. That's quite satisfying. It slightly changes, but not too much, not wildly different. You're still nodding ahead, head banging as you go. So that's quite nice. Rocket. And we'll go back a sec, but let's just break down that first verse. 15 years in the academy. It says here, well, 15 years in the academy may have been standard for most judges. Joseph and his twin brother, Rico Dredd, were actually fast-tracked through the Academy of Law to become full judges in 2079. That was when it was set, I guess. 13 years after they were cloned. Oh, they were clones. Okay. God, I need to find out more of the backstory of Judge Dredd, don't I? Should probably watch the movie. There are a lot of movies I have watched, by the way. I feel like I say I haven't seen that movie to so many things. Anyway, he was like no cadet they'd ever seen. I mean, he seems special. That's why he's had these comics written about him, right? A man so hard his veins bleed ice. Cold and hard, huh? When he speaks, he never says it twice. Interesting. They call him Judge. His last name is Dredd. So break the law and you'll wind up dead. I mean, so he's out for blood, it seems. It says Joseph and Rico were given the surname Dredd by Morton Judd, who cloned them to instill fear in the population. Right. So Dredd, even though it's D-R-E-D-D, Dredd is, if you say it out loud and you're not seeing the spelling, it can seem like the Dredd, Dread, can't it? Truth and justice are what he's fighting for. Sounds like it. Judge Dredd the man, he is the law. Yep, all checks out. Drocket. So what does this say? Since Judge Dredd was first published back when comic books couldn't swear, both American and European publishers would have often invent terms to get around the issue. I've heard this before with comics, so that makes a lot of sense. Drock is a substitute for just about any swear you could think of. Examples of use: drock it, drock you, son of a drock, holy drock, piece of drock. Holy drock balls. Got it. Okay, that's fun. I like that. I'm going to give it a like. We haven't even got halfway through it. I really like the drums and the guitars here. The vocals sound quite punky, a little bit punky. I feel like Anthrax might be a punky band. I don't know. I Am the Law. There is a song that also says I am the law and I'm the law and the law. What? No. Oh, ignore me. Ignore me. I fought the law. Drock it. Nice. The second drocket here, the end of the verse has a drocket. That's the pattern so far. Yeah, I was talking about I Fought the Law and the Law won. That I don't know why it just made me think of that style of genre, but doesn't have to be, does it, at all? I'd never heard an Anthrax song, so I shouldn't judge something I haven't heard of yet. In fact, it says thrash metal. Okay, thrash sounds on par with what I was thinking. Speed metal, groove metal, alternative metal. Okay. The lyrics, though, for verse 2, with his gun and bike, he rules the streets. Every perp he meets, perpetrator, will taste defeat. It's quite straightforward, isn't it, the lyrics? Not even death will overcome his might. Dredd and Anderson, they won the fight. The two characters. Apparently, Judge Cassandra Anderson was a companion who helped him defeat the Dark multiple times. When the Soviets started the Apocalypse War, it's quite common for people to be like from that part of the world. As like bad people in comics, movies. It's kind of a strange one for me, like a stereotype. But obviously this is from years ago, right? This is it in the 80s? This track was from the 80s, 87. I was 1 at the time. When the Sovs started the Apocalypse War, Mega City was bombed to the floor. So I'm guessing that's the local place. Dredd resisted and the judges fought back, crushed the Sovs with their counterattack. So they fought back and they won, apparently. Apocalypse War was a Cold War type storyline where the Soviets from East Meg won. The counterpoint of Mega City 1 invaded. The city was razed to the ground with almost 1 billion dead. Tragic, that is. Okay, drock it. Nice. Okay. Okay, his vocals are incredible. What's his name? Vocalist. Joey Belladonna is the current vocalist, it looks like. They've got a link to a list of Anthrax members, past members, so the lineup must have changed quite a lot. But this vocal, whoever's doing this vocal, fantastic. That's the second time I've kind of been blown away by his higher elongated pitch, but that particular moment is really nice. And the lyrics as well go with it. Respect the badge, he earned it with his blood. It's showing how significant it is. Fear the gun, your sentence may be death if you commit any crimes, because I am the law. You won't drock around no more. He doesn't say drock, they say you won't fuck around no more. Because when Judge Dredd's around, you gotta behave, alright? I judge the rich, I judge the poor. No one is exempt. Commit a crime, I'll lock the door. The jail door, perhaps? Although it sounds like your sentence may be death. It depends, perhaps, how crazy the crime is. How bad the crime is, should I say. Because in Mega City, I am the law. Okay, that's quite straight to the point. In the cursed earth where mutants dwell, there is no law, just a living hell. Anarchy and chaos as the blood runs red. This would change if it were up to Dredd. Yeah, with Dredd around, this shouldn't happen. The Book of Law is the Bible to him. It's a holy book, the Book of Law. He guards it with his life and treats it very seriously. Any crime committed is a sin. Well, yeah, he's a law enforcer. He keeps peace with his lawgiver. What's his lawgiver? Is that a weapon? Judge, jury, and executioner. That's pretty. It's a pretty big line. He is the judge and the jury and the executioner all in one. Let me go back to the pre-chorus. Respect the badge, he earned it with his blood. Fear the gun, your sentence may be death. So we've got the pre-chorus and chorus to come, and then respect the badge, he earned it with his blood. Fear the gun, your sentence may be death because I am the law. You won't fuck around no more. I judge you rich, I judge you by the law. Commit a crime, I'll lock the door. Because of Mega City, I am the law. Oh. Oh shit. It's getting fast up in here. This is the speed. Oh. What the drock? What the drock? Crime the ultimate sin. Your ISO cube is waiting when he brings you in. It says here an ISO cube. The solitary confinement cells. Ah, okay. ISO cube. Reminds me of an ice cube, but it's spelled ISO. Um, crime is the ultimate sin for Judge. Yes. Law is what he stands for. Crime is his only enemy when he's going to war. You can be anyone, but if you commit a crime, you're on the wrong side of Judge Dredd. Just be warned. Any crime is a sin. And then we had this whopping guitar solo, and then followed by a whopping wail. The O, bloody hell! It went really fast. My life flashed before my eyes for a sec. Oh, I also didn't rewind enough. Whoa. A nice laugh there. Really like the beats. Wow, that was brilliant. That was really fun. Thank you, Colin, for my first experience with Anthrax. It's been a long time coming. They've been around for, well, since the dawn of time. No, 1981. I mean, that's a pretty long time to be around. 45 years. Shit. I'm turning 40 this year. So they've been around longer than I've been alive, and that's just... They're fun. They're fun. It's a shame that I took so long to check them out. And this is why I love this, because sometimes people suggest artists that I should have checked out years ago. Let me know what your favourite Anthrax song is. Is that their most popular? What would you say is more popular or your favourite, regardless of popularity? I don't care about popularity when it comes to songs. If I like something by a band, I like it. It doesn't always tend to be what's the most well known. So yeah, let me know what would be good to listen to next down the Anthrax rabbit hole. Because I'd be interested to see that. It did feel quite nostalgic, quite like punky, thrashy, early 90s feel. So for it to be released in like the 80s, late 80s, feels accurate. Very nice. Thank you to anyone who supports just by being here. You're supporting, but if you want to, you can join Patreon for free. That's not that one. It's that one. You can join for free, but you can also join for £1 and up to be on a little thank you at the end of the videos. You don't have to. There's a lot of extra content if you join as a premium VIP supporter as well. Early access, things that don't get shared on here, or things that are coming here in a few months. But no pressure at all. Just being here, like I say, is huge to me. So thank you so much. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.